Hello everyone, Lead here. So today's video will be about the Skeleton Reaper and Sniper. This will be a full guide. This setup optimized for clear. So the single target is not like the top tier because I don't think you can match Frostmage for the single target. But in terms of clearing maps, this is the best setup that I have, and I think the setup clears the maps pretty fast. And for the showcase itself, all the map will be on T15 plus. And for the bridge itself, I do not slow down the bridge, so the density is pretty high. And also that map have instant emotion on it, so my map have number of rare monster, and I also instill emotions on the map that going to increase the number of rare monsters too. So that map have a lot of rare monsters, so the bridge also have a lot of rare monsters. So the map itself is pretty high in terms of density, especially after the new patch. So that will be about the showcase, and I will leave two links for you guys on the descriptions. One will be for the master link, and that link is actually from part of building link. And the reason why I cannot give you part of building right now, because part of building doesn't really works 100%. For example, like if I put gems inside the part of building, if I put like Skeleton Sniper inside the part of building, it will keep giving me errors. So this is the master link. This is the first link I will share with you guys. The second one, it will be the trade link. So the first one, you can see over here. So this is all the items. This is all my items, and this is all my jewels and my flasks and my charms and everything. And this is the reason why I'm waiting for part of building, because I can just copy my items into the part of building, so I don't have to like make a new items every single time. And here there's a passive tree, and if you can go to click this one, it will enlarge this for you. And for the passive tree, using Gemling Legionnaire, and the reason for Gemling is because of this node over here, and because I'm using Skeleton Sniper and Reaper, both of them use the same support gems, and this allow me to use the support gem twice. And there's a plus one, this is extra DPS, pretty good, quality, extra reservation, extra effect, and this one doesn't really do anything. I just need this 2 point to get into here. So the passive tree from the last video, there's a bit of an update, and the first one is on the section over here. I no longer take the revive node over here, and the reason for this one is because of the new patch. So the new patch, the minion that took far from you, instead of dying and trigger the timer, now they will just immediately respawn near you. So this node is not really doing much anymore because the minion in itself is really not dying. The reason why it dies is because I'm too far from them. So that's the reason why I do not take this node anymore. And I'm also do not take this accuracy node here anymore because I have 2 gems over here that give me accuracy. So if you on the budget you do not have the gems, you can take this 4 node off and basically like allocate to here and allocate like, I don't know, some minion damage. The damage is always nice. I'm also taking down here some minion damage, some cooldown recovery. This is for the cleric, and because I do not take the fire minion anymore, I'm having 2 cleric. I will talk a little bit about the compositions of the skeleton, but for now this is the passive tree. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm level 96. So if I get more point, I'm probably just going to put it on like, I don't know, some minion increase damage if I level up to like hundreds. Just to get a little bit extra DPS. And over here you can see there is a list of the skill gem that I'm using. Like I said, I cannot make a skill gem on the part of building because that will give me errors. And for this one, there's a scatter shot and chaos mastery. So the chaos scatter shot for the clear, this is what you're going to use on maps. Chaos mastery is for single target, and by single target I mean pinnacle bosses. On map bosses I never really use chaos mastery, and like I said, I optimized this setup for clearing maps. So basically I never use Chaos Mastery, but if you want to like take the build to go to like doing bridge bosses or anything like that, just swap the scatter shot with Chaos Mastery. And the second link is the trade link. So if you click on the second link, this will bring you into the trade website, and if you show filters, this is the 5 stats that I'm looking on the jewel. Ideally I will look for this 4 node over here, and if you click search, it will give you all the jewel that have all these 4 mods. Now, if you're on the budget, you can kind of remove the minion and mana resistance because you don't always going to need them. So this one is not mandatory. The mandatory is that this 3 node over here. So if you search, as you can see, the price of the jewel is a lot lower than compared to like Frostmage, something like that. When you have enough energy shield, you can kind of swap the energy shield with the minion accuracy. This is the least priority. And the reason for this one is just so I can like, over here I can save this 2 point over here, so it's really not that necessary. It's just about saving that 2 points. So if you already on that point, you can kind of looking for the gem that have 3 of them, and you can see also the price is also not that high. But ideally I will want to like have these 4 stats over here, I think with this 4 stat, this is the main gems that I will be using on most of my. This is most of my gems. And for the defensive layer, combination with Green Fist, I have 6k ES, so it's total like 12k with the overflow, and plus chaos inoculations. This so far feels pretty tanky. It's really hard for me to die. The only reason why I die is usually when I blink way too fast, and sometimes I do get stuck and I cannot move, and my minion seems to be not able to see me, so they do nothing and I will die. That's probably the only scenario that I will die. So far, it feels very, very safe, even with my playstyle that are very, very aggressive. So in terms of defensive, I'm very comfortable. And for the compositions, for me, Reaver, I try to get like 4 to 5. In this case, I only get 4. And soulmates, I'm having 1. This is usually enough for shock, but if your soulmates cannot shock, you can kind of remove this and use the spirit for like, I don't know, additional Reaver or additional sniper, and both of them is fine. I have 2 cleric over here. I also still using Raging Spirit for the armor break. And then the new addition is Bling. I kind of force Bling here, and this is more about the playstyle, as you can see on the showcase a little bit later on. So I like to use Bling more right now because of the new patch, because I can keep tracking my minion forward. But that playstyle, I mean, you probably have to try it for yourself, because I think some people will not be comfortable with that playstyle, but for me personally, that's what I did. Sniper, my sniper at level 36, so the level itself is a bit too high, I will say. You probably won't be able to do this 36, because 36 is pretty hard to get. This is level 21 gems. And also on my passive tree, I'm anointing this node over here. This gives +1 chaos skill. And sniper is a chaos skill. As you can see on the top of attack, there's a physical fire and chaos. So this is a chaos skill. And yeah, the damage of the sniper is pretty good, like 45k with scatter shot. And if I remove the chaos skill with chaos mastery, it 82k. So the damage is really not that bad, even on the single target. But like I said, this setup I'm using is mainly focused on clear. And for the item itself, like I always mentioned, the scepter you do not need to go for +5. +5 is really expensive, but +4 is, I think, is more affordable. And for the amulet, it's the same. Just look for +2, and you're going to cut your cost by a lot. Like, because amulet +2 and +3 is a big differences. And for the scepter, it's the same. +1 and +5 is a big difference. So just go for the +4, and I'm gonna just go for the +2. That's fine. You can start from there. And Phantom and Ingenuity, like I said, this 2 is not necessary. You can use just rare rings and rare belt, because you're probably going to look for something like resistance and energy shield. That's probably what you're looking for. So I think that's all about setup. I will leave you guys with the showcase. So if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment below. I will try my best to answer it. If you guys like the video, consider like and subscribe. That will help the channel a lot. And thank you everyone for watching. And I will see you in the next one.